welcome back to... I forgot the name of the game. The Warforged of Electric Sheep. I'm Darren, DM.
I'm Amy, I play Isidore.
I'm Ismit. I'm Ian, I play Wizards.
I'm Isbit.
Yeah.
Get where our heroes once were. And I'm actually sorry, a brief recap for those who don't watch our YouTube channel. Which is the weirdest set I ever thought I'd ever say into a mic, but sure, here we are. Yeah, so the guys, we did a lot on the in-person game, if I remember correctly. We did a lot. Okay, from the top, we had a brief recap of what people did on their downtime. Essentially, nice things, nice happened. Esme climbed the level in her guild. Coda found out a lot about his own kinks. He looked at some stars. Risbit had a really nice chat with a literal planet, which we'll just brush over and not bring up ever again. And then after that, I can remember the Frankie stuff because, like, it was so good. But literally just what happened last, and it was like a fever dream because we were all definitely just so tired at that point.
Yes.
Oh yeah. What did we do leading up to this? What did we do?
I have notes. We went to meet Ozymandias.
But before that, though.
Before that, I got stabbed by Bal.
Okay, coming back to me. Okay.
Bal showed up. Stabbed me in my pajamas. It sucked. Then we rushed over that because I was dealt with and everything was fine. Went to the last stop.
Esme is just to take on the dagger. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
So then Bones, I believe, appeared. And
he propositioned us.
Yeah, Bones propositioned us. It was real weird.
Yeah, he asked you to help him out, and in case
all
Esme
of us at once.
Inadvertently Esme was doing a thing, and it turned out that she also accelerated a case of investigation into the Swan drug cartel. But yes, so Bones, the chief of police or the sheriff here, asked the guys to help with that. They took it on. They had a day to prep, what they might to, swill a few people for drugs, that kind of thing. So they decided to check up on their Ozymandias link for the Baron, which is tied to the overarching plot of the Resistance.
So yeah, we agreed to do drug cartel thing, but we had time. We had a day to do it. We had a day to spare. So we decided to contact Ozymandias, who is the Baron's contact for town. So I got in touch with her, and he was kind of dodgy about talking to us, and we eavesdropped, and we found out that someone had already come to her claiming to be from the Baron. So we went to meet her a little later along with these other people who claimed to be from the Baron, and it was those dick bags from the Deep Crossroads, Red Monkey. And they're liars, and I hate them. But,
so speaking
I wonder why you hate them.
Yeah, speaking from a potentially less what's the term?
Biased?
Yeah, potentially from a less biased opinion. I mean, not that less biased, but a little bit.
Slightly
there
less
were
biased.
two people who were doing a bit to get away in the world. Psyche took all of the information away from us. But they were just yeah, we'll just go. This will get us into the Red Forest. The Red Forest, which we didn't know anything about or why it was important. And then they were like, oh well, this must mean we're getting to the Red Forest.
There's guns in there. There's a weapons.
I mean, guns, okay.
Cache. Oh my god, Coda. Oh, we also
if we go in there and find a bunch of guns.
Gang, we met Coda's boyfriend, and he is
Coda's client and associate.
He is literally the most dull person.
The most what?
We saw you kiss, come on.
Didn't though.
Oh my god, we hung out the window and got
yeah, but where they didn't kiss and nothing happened.
Oh, they totally kissed though.
But except it didn't though.
I have seen Darren's smut.
You can't deny this. Oh my god.
Darren. He is semi-returned. Anyway, let's keep going with our TLDR.
Hello.
Are you here? Yeah. Darren?
Hello.
Hey.
Darren.
Yeah.
We were just continuing our recap while you were gone.
Yeah, dude, just shoot out the LDR because I have a feeling it's going to be like this for a lot of it.
There's a weapons cache in the Red Forest, which will
But
help.
it's toxic, so our rook needs to make mass for us to go in there, and they're pricey, so we have to raise money. And it takes a while anyway, so we decided to go do the drug thing.
Esme, like, had a lot of extra shit from her downtime. We met a creepy dwarf person who seemed to just be a bit little off.
Oh, is this the fence guy?
Yeah, not as bad. I think he was a dwarf. It might just be confusing.
You see.
Yeah. Oh my god, Jiminy C and the White Rabbit.
Oh,
But so it set us for more weird dwarves going forward, which was nice. But we basically paid off 2 of them, and I think Rizbit said he has enough to pay off the other 2. Just kind of like,
And we have a contract to go kill a Fomorian.
oh, we do, yeah. For Mororian.
We do.
And unbeknownst to everyone else, Coda has a letter from a friend.
Which
A
friend?
very scary friend.
Oh, that's right.
Scary friend letter that no one else knows about. Because he went out that night. Also unbeknownst to anyone.
Wait, you left that night?
Yeah,
Wait, which night?
the night he got the letter from the demon. I was back the next morning, so it was fine. You guys didn't notice I was gone.
Oh, I thought this was when you were in prison. It's like, how the fuck did you get out of prison because of a
No.
fucking
This was like
letter?
the day before we went to prison, like the night before.
Sorry, we literally...
We all went to
walked
prison.
away.
We all went to prison. I just stayed.
We went to do the drug deal. And they made us take the drugs, which I was bullying, just saying.
We succumbed immediately to peer pressure and took a bunch of drugs.
You should take the what's the word? The etiquette of drug dealing the local drug dealers is.
So we were all hopped up on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started to like taste
And
colors
we
and
met-
shit.
We met Frankie, who's the dealer, and Frankie is off his fucking hoop.
I feel like Frankie's been on his hoop for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Frankie's been sampling his own product a bit too much.
Look, long story short, we kidnapped him and put him in jail.
Isadora briefly blinded him.
And I tackled him.
Yeah.
Fine.
And then we brought him to Bones.
Yeah, it
And
was a great.
Bones told us to get in the drug tank to sober up, and everyone said no, except Coda, who's a good at two-shoes.
No, he just isn't fast and doesn't have Misty Step.
I didn't run, I just walked out the door,
Yeah.
nobody stopped me.
yeah, that's
I
fair.
walked out the door too. It's your own fault.
I waited
Yeah, it is
until
my own fault.
I waited until everyone else had left, and then just kept my head in the door to say goodnight.
Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
Bones appreciated it, but I feel like he did. I feel like he's ready to fall in love with Ez.
You guys woke up with a point of exhaustion, remember?
This is my second point of exhaustion.
Yeah. Oh, actually, fuck, Cody, you're fucked. You're like
I've
you
been
have
up
speed
for
now. I
3
think.
nights now because I didn't sleep the night with the demon, didn't sleep the night with the drugs, and we had exhaustion from the aftermath of the drugs. So yeah, I have 2 points of exhaustion.
Cody, you definitely wake up the same time as the others are woken up by a knock at the front door.
I go to the door, but I go in my armor.
Ah,
As
you
he's
make
doing
him
that,
wait.
I wait.
Fair.
Esme goes, but she's just naked. It's like, who's calling?
You swing the door to see Bone.
It's like, yes.
You can hear him like definitely like. It's like Miss Nyla. You feeling better this morning? It's pronounced hello.
she's like, sure.
Esme is struck in the boobie by a kind person.
Hey. She's just like, well, excuse me.
And he
How
just like strolls in and just like, don't give up.
Hey, wait. go into the bedroom.
I like walk out of the room. I'm dressed like a normal person.
I'm dressed in my armor, and I see him, and I just go over, shake his hand.
Yeah, he shakes, but he's like, oh, you guys did great work last night. Oh yeah, you're Fred. He's like, climbing up the goddamn cell walls at one point.
Can we go get him?
He's like he's passed out at the minute, but yeah, you can get him. He sets down like basically everyone's 200G payment.
I'll mind code it.
Yeah, like what's his bail?
You're like, oh no, I'm out. Like literally when he wakes up, it's just he was kind of raving and foaming at the mouth kind of thing.
Yeah, no, he does that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, go to a doctor. But he's like, oh,
I don't have a doctor. I'm not the one who's crazy.
I mean him. But like, yeah, he holds up a small ring. And he's like, so, time for the next part of this plan. He's like, we're going
He goes to get dressed. I need a planning hat.
Yeah.
She's back and she's wearing a hat.
He's like, oh yeah, no, the next part is rather dangerous and a lot to ask, so I will be accompanying you on this.
What is it?
He's like, I'm going to impersonate Frank. And we're going to go meet the head honchos.
To what end?
To the end, we need to meet the head honcho and arrest him. We need to show back up. I, acting as Frankie, will just, eyes on a bender. It's fine. You are my new liaison. And yeah, we'll be like, oh, I got to report to the honcho and meet them and go from there. That kind of thing.
Is this the honcho that's named?
He's like, yeah, that one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so because he's like, I ask one of you to impersonate Frank because it's too dangerous. I wouldn't feel comfortable putting you in that harm's way. So I'll impersonate Frank. No, I really don't care. It's more just like it seems morally wrong to like sacrifice gestures to respect these upstanding citizens.
Wow, literally. Wow.
That's fair.
He's like, is this not your shtick? You act like this, so like I'll not include you in stuff, but but by proxy I'm giving you attention. Is that not what this whole shtick is?
I mean, it's not what the shtick is.
Yeah.
It's what is what she does, and he points to editing.
How dare you?
Oh my god!
Cut that nip.
What is the plan here in regards to you're just gonna like walk in and arrest him?
It's
our understanding that Frank is really high up, so we can at least leeway or kind of shoulder our way in, given Frank's passion, his personality.
Right.
We can kind of bully our way in to be like, oh, last night was terrible. The rat. We have to tell the boss, but I will tell him personally. That kind of. And even if it doesn't immediately result in their arrest, we at least get a face and hopefully a more pronounceable name, or absolute minimum worst case, we know where they're up, properly set up rather than just a warehouse. If you know what I mean.
Okay, so this is just information gathering.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely reconnaissance. We go slightly deeper into the belt, and I don't feel comfortable actually asking one of you to do that cap. So I will do it, and just not in a heroic. It's just literally. It feels morally wrong. So I'm just doing the thing. It'll be fine. Simmons, Shorty, they'll hold down the fort. We need to wake up your friend. We'll probably be ready by this evening. So in case of if you need to do any last minute shopping, gear up. You should do.
Hey, I'm having this thing like a hangover. What?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Codus is going to be worse. How do we unhangover ourselves?
I don't know. Go see Clint or Clyde. Sorry, Clyde or Travis in the fucking clinic. They'll probably give you some weird ass concoction and wake you right up. if any of you want to do anything specific, we'll do that. If not, it's a case of like Bones leads the party to the HQ, and Turn leads you to Code. That kind of. Is that cool?
I am cool with that, considering I have nothing else to be doing.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are essentially like, you know, geared up, and like you look like, you know, you look fairly fucking hungover. Like you have bags under your eyes, and it's not nice. You feel a bit shit. I can't remember what a 1 point exhaustion is like in terms of game mechanics. Is it disadvantage on ability check?
1 point disadvantage is disadvantage on ability checks. 2 points is half speed or something.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're the first one. When Bones leads you in, you see when you greet a Simmons, she's behind the front desk with a cup of Joe, and she's like, "Oh, hey guys."
Hey.
She's like, "Rough night." It's coffee. I mean, good. When you're burning to see Coda, you see but an innocent young boy, naked as the day he was born.
What?
Oh,
Sprawled out, like, I mean, like, proper, like, starish, just sprawled out, middle of the cell, his clothes in the corner, and he's just snoring loudly.
Darren.
Hello.
As much as it's nice to see Coda, is Frank here?
Frank is like in his cell. He's like furthest corner away from you guys, like curled up, like seeing his thumb asleep. Like there's like scratch marks on the walls and stuff. Like he clearly just had an absolute fucking fun. But he is like passed the fuck out. He is like straight up like sucking his thumb, like in like not even like a funny way. It's like this is just genuinely unnerving to look at.
So what? He's just gonna stay there from now on?
Bones is like, well, no, probably like prod the beast a bit, see what he fucking acts like, and get general vibe going. But your friend here is pretty good, and just like opens the cell and goes over and like, essentially like just because I think it's funny, he just throws a bucket of water over a cold junk. Not in like a nice cold bucket of water in the face is awful, but on your naked junk, that's definitely going to fall just extra off. So you are now awake.
Cool. I feel like I'm on the verge of hellishly rebuking him, and then I don't. I kind of just manage to control it.
Oh yeah, like you can't see his mouth, but he's like he gives you a shading smile with eyes.
He's smizing.
Exactly.
Tyra.
I'm gonna be about to get indignant, then realize I'm naked, then kind of turn around so people don't see my naked shame.
Morning, Coda. Cover your dick.
Why does this keep happening every time I? Ugh.
Maybe you weren't so repressed.
I'm
The repression
repressed.
is.
Bones looks at Esme and is like, says the fucking one.
I'm far from repressed.
You are the most repressed humanoid creature in terms of game mechanics in the room. Save me, Frank.
I mean, have you looked at Coda?
Coda's putting his
Bones
thumbs
is
back on
like,
the floor.
I have.
Oh my god.
I'm glad everyone got a good look. I'm just gonna get.
I mean,
dressed.
your logic was, guys, stop looking at my junk. Beds over.
Helicopter.
Don't look at my butt. Oh gosh, guys. Just stop looking while I get dressed. Oops, my shirt's here.
You want to
No.
come to a sexy party?
No, if there's a corner in the cell, if there's anywhere hidden, I'm in that corner.
It's literally a cell.
I know it's a cell. Is there like a bed I can hide behind?
Nope.
And I'm just getting
It is.
naked. I'm
It
just
is.
getting dressed for
It is
everyone.
a literal cube of steel of bars, and that's it. This is clearly just the. Let's try it here because we're not bothered talking to themselves.
To be honest, I feel like we've all probably seen each other naked at some point, so it's okay.
Every single
Probably.
time
Except
Coda
Isadora.
gets drunk, he's
No one has
naked.
Isadora like more of her skin than her like taking off her scarf and her hat and her gloves. You people, nothing.
I just think I'm honestly picturing when someone's like naked Risbon, it's like, you know that episode of The Simpsons where they get the pool and Martin is just like standing there at the end. It's like that's literally what I picture when someone's naked Risbon. Just that little. It's just like
I picture the Flanders out of nowhere ads thing. I think that's very realistic. Even though
I love how it's like abs
Yeah.
out of nowhere literally is made of bone, like or bone and muscle. It's just like, why is abs?
just to put it like, Amy.
Yeah.
Do we know if Isadora has ever even like had a bath? Like, do we know that
We know she
bathes?
slept with people because when carousing rolls, she woke up
Oh,
with people's
shit.
wives and stuff.
I'd like to
Dispute
make
that.
the point that
Only-
as funny as they are, her sleeping with strangers is a little out of card.
Okay, fair. So those are just
Those are just stories she tells you.
non-canon. Okay, cool.
Oh,
That's fun.
oh my
That's
god, that's
fun.
even cuter.
That's even better. Yeah, I like that.
That's just like her own fan fiction by people.
Yep.
It's a engaging reaction.
Yeah, like
It's
she just
now they
disappears for a night, and
changed
Esme's like,
Isadora
I
to
heard she
some-
slept with 3 halflings in a trench coat.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
But seriously, has she ever had like a bath?
Not within like sight of you. She's cleaned herself, but not within sight of you guys.
I'm happy she's cleaned herself.
I
Yeah.
Dang,
assumed, like
she just
people were
stank
like,
so bad.
I know it's like it's medieval times, but it was just a simple, I'm gonna go have a shower and just go and have a shower in like their own personal room. Like,
There's definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if there's
No,
like fucking airships and
unsweet.
guns, there's definitely some sort of like magic shower.
I just imagine it in line with the opening scene of the tutorial to Witcher, where there's just a big bath.
A big bath, yeah.
Maybe Isadora has done that. Maybe she hasn't. I just wonder.
We haven't seen her do it. That's all that
She
matters.
has. I promise.
Good. Okay.
She doesn't
She's not
stink real
allergic to
bad.
water.
that's why she's immune to poison, guy. Because she's so smelly.
2 dwarfs in a coat. Oh god, 2 dwarfs in a coat.
That was always that was my prevailing theory for some time.
Darren, I nearly gave them a clue, and then I decided again.
Yeah, she's evil. Anyway, continue.
Oh, Amy, I'm proud. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
After this game, we should laugh about how they know nothing.
Yes. Like we do every game.
Yeah,
Same
it's
thing
like
we do every day,
Two
Darren.
armchairs,
Laugh
like
at
a
their stupidity.
bottle of wine and a glass, and it's
Oh.
imbecile. But yeah, Bone's like, so you're dressed. It's about time. Wow,
You didn't give him the towel to dry.
that is like, what? Who needs a towel?
You throw it all over his.
Why are you so
thing.
concerned? Why are you so concerned about Nick?
I mean,
Get out of my face!
why are you so concerned about his dick bones?
You know what? You in the cell. How about I
Can
arrest
no
you?
one be concerned about my dick?
Yeah,
please?
it's me then. Who did that?
Let me be
Tried to
concerned
do
about
last
my dick
night.
and no one else.
She just stands
It's okay.
behind you.
I'm concerned for you, Yoda.
I really.
Have you seen it lately? It's red.
Oh my god.
So is all.
Oh
of
my
me,
god.
though.
Risbon?
Yeah.
Great.
No, it's pink like humans.
Oh my god, that's even weirder. I don't know what I thought.
Hold on. As much as I enjoy this rabbit hole we're going down, we're just gonna.
Nobody needed this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Too. Yeah. Oh,
Especially
it's
not
definitely one of
Conan.
those like, why we shouldn't go here as open the front door to this place. Only
Like
because
that.
we stay late and my internet's being a fucking wag. We will just breeze past. Hey man, what shade of grey is your dick? You know what I mean?
It's 50 Shades of Grey.
Like we're just gonna.
50 Shades of Dick.
Yeah, 50 shades of fucking junk. We're gonna ski on past that. So, y'all are dressed. It's almost like someone just there's a command to the console, and boom, you're in front office and Bones.
We just reset into a T pose.
Oh yeah, like T pose.
Neil, gross. Neil, please. Oh! Oh, it's barbed like a cat.
Oh my god, it's that comic where like Lois Lane and Superman go to have sex for the first time, and she's like, "Oh my god, why has it got pictures?" And he's like, "To hold on to you."
Oh my
It's like,
god.
did Lois Lane remember that he's a fuck alien? It's like, oh,
Anyway.
both funny, also kind of like, hey, why you gotta be that guy about the whole like it's an alien. Anyway, moving on. Next person who types anything about their dick in conflict or in fucking chat gets the level taken off them.
Coda's trying to forget.
Well, it's nice that Esme's level 7 now.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, is your sneak attack die, bitch? That's what I thought.
I feel like the sneak attack die didn't drop because it's due to go up next time.
Actually, that's probably true. So yeah, you guys are in the room. Simmons is like, oh, Bjorn left for some buns. People want some. And there's like a.
On the Bjorn button.
Bjorn is a saint. Out of character. What a nice guy.
Out of character, Bjorn's his missus.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other one, her mystery guy. That's the one.
No, there you go.
He's
Simmons
like,
is married to
he's
Bjorn,
like,
yeah?
it's like, what Ghibli movie did Darren rip off this week? It's like he's literally the baker from Kiki. Yeah, like he's 100% baker from Kiki because dude is just fantastic.
Cute.
It's so good. Okay, no, I'll go down a rabbit hole of gushing over Kiki. So we're just gonna right. So yeah, like Simmons essentially has like a battle map and one of those pointer things. And she's like, so, rendezvous here. And she points to, like, essentially the warehouse district you guys went in when you were all off taking drugs like fucking monkeys last night. She's like, yeah, we'll rendezvous here. Well, we'll meet boss, a.k.a. Frank, at the, here. And, like, it's like, you know, around the corner kind of thing. It's like, you know, at 6 p.m. Our objective is to get information and pose as Frank's new entourage that he has acquired in the night, because apparently, according to our dossier, is when you have like a file on body, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's according to our dossier. Like Frank is very like you know, all over the place. Often like switch out, like you know, his bodyguard unit. He's just like I can imagine. It's probably to no one's shock. He's a bit all over. So we're gonna try to pass this off. One more thing. So obviously, you guys would have been ID'd last night, but it's like obviously, up to be like, oh, I like them so much they can stick around. That kind. Hopefully that sticks. Hopefully we get some information. You know, like take us to your leader, sort of thing. And if it goes well, get as much information as we can. And if the opportunity presents itself, arrest. Bring him to and just repeat. Well, not repeat the process, but like essentially take info from people we arrest. That kind of thing. Is that cool?
Where's this meeting happening? Is it in the Underdark?
No, but I think I don't think it's going to necessarily be in the Underdark. I definitely think it's going to be in the caves, because that's our current theory, is that taking them up the Underdark or somewhere like at least somewhere local. It's like you had to go down to get the drug, that kind of thing. So that's our theory. So on top of that, Boss has informed me, and like she like pointy thing to Owens, who was just like absolutely on donuts. Like you see, like lift up his little like bandana masky thing, and he's just like, yeah, and she's like, boss, you guys are a bit exhausted from your drug intake. If you visit the clinic, tell them we sent you. They should be able to provide you with something that'll, you know, put the grace of God. There is no glazed donuts. There's one glazed donut, and it says for Risbeth, the team lead.
Oh, I pick it out. And I take the icing off it and slowly eat it as me.
Do you like what you see? No, I'm joking. The sugar donuts, straw sugar donuts. They're the best kind of donuts, the one with sugar.
Literally glazed donuts.
I mean, you are wrong. We're gonna move past it because we are adults.
Sugar and jam.
Yeah, I'll just yell about it later. And Simmons just looks at Cody. He's like, yeah, you should talk to him about that. Give you something that'll mellow you right.
I haven't slept in 3 days.
Why not?
We were busy.
Hey, me.
Can your own fault.
Cast calm emotions on Cody.
I'm perfectly calm.
That's not what we said.
I'm just very tired.
Simmons takes out like a one from her like holster and just like essentially pulls like a donut towards her. She's like, I don't know, man, you look pretty wound up to me.
I'm just tired.
Let's go like legal drug at the clinic.
Yes, yes.
Oh
Simmons
God,
is like,
legal.
yes, legal drug.
If it's a doctor, it's legal.
And she's like, well, that's what we've been saying. And I'm like, yeah, it's one of the best loopholes we have in here. but yeah, so it's a case of like, well, that's the mission. If you guys wish to any, like, you know, just generally what might need your, like, not mini excavation, because that definitely like sounds way too foreshadowy and specific or whatever, but like, yeah, what you guys think you might need on this little getaway, by all means you can go shop for that, or just in general if you have anything else you want to do that like your character's been like, oh, I should do that next chance I have, like, you know, an hour to myself.
I assume I'm still dressed in my like sneaky, dodgy clothes from last night.
Oh yeah, like everybody, like yeah. Oh yeah, like comes to it, like if people want, like, in a sense, you know, swap out the outfit for like the battle-ready outfit.
What I'm actually going to do is if like people are getting changed or whatever, and we go to where we're staying, I'm going to like take the butterfly mask with me, and I'm going to disguise myself tonight.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where were we? Oh yes, so the clinic.
Something. Oh, at the clinic.
No,
Cool.
I was just saying, like, unless people like have anything specific, we'll go to the clinic. But then again, like during the clinic, I guess scene, if anyone gets like a brainwave or just like, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind doing this, then we can do that kind of thing. So yeah, you guys, you know, using your mighty navigational skills and following simple road signs.
I'm being given very, very clear directions.
Yeah, like literally Simmons walks out, points her wand.
Drew us like a really specific map. Like,
oh yeah, like she like walks aside and points like her wand off to the side, kind of.
We still got lost.
Just, like it's a giant bright blue beam of just like boom, it's right there. But yeah, so you guys, you know where it is. It takes you a couple of minutes to get to it, like navigating up and down all the different ways to get there, like all the little elevators kind of thing. But yeah, when you guys come up to the clinic, it's, you know, oh shit, oh wow, okay, I was meant to do something at the beginning of this game that I forgot about because the internet annoyed me so much. Oh, I'm legitimately pissed. It was meant to be like a before we get to our players, let's fade up from black and see a different scene. Oh, I'm so livid right now. Oh my god.
Yeah,
do it now.
No. I'll do it after the clinic. Oh, I'm actually so angry. Fuck's sake. Anyway, right, so you guys go to the clinic. And before you just nail back at it again with the low hanging fruit. Tasty. It has a fucking absolute coming out. Very big. Like, despite this city being like an absolute like wooden metropolis, yeah, there's like seems to be a lot of like these people are really wounded, and there seems to be a lot of them constantly. But like it's a case kind of just like, you know, don't mean to cuss, it's just like police privilege, am I right? Look into the camera. But yeah, when you guys go in, it's like, you know, there's a couple of like nurses running around kind of thing, like, you know, they're holding people down and just essentially like healing people in a more traditional sense, that they're not using magic.
Yeah.
They're like literally just patching people up. Like it looks like a war tent kind of thing. But there is quite clearly like the head doctor, kind of look off an older gentleman to the back with like glasses, and like he's got like one of those operating masks up. And like when he comes in and sees you guys, and like, are you guys wearing your little deputy badges by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's good. When he sees them, he's
because it gets us in the door quicker.
Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah, when he sees the deputy badge, it's just like you could see his like big thick eyebrows, just like, ugh, fuck, what now?
Neil, absolutely stop.
Just please.
You're drumming.
Hello.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
You okay?
Hello. That just seemed like.
Yeah, I think Discord's also
Discord
being
generally
weird
being
as well as the internet.
Yeah.
It's kicked me twice already, and I don't know why.
Fucking Discord. Yeah, because everything else is perfectly fine. Okay, moving.
Yeah,
Plowing.
Anyway.
Not even plowing the fuck up.
Doctor.
Ah, okay. He's like, hello. Oh, hello. I'm. What are you?
Darren, you're roboting.
Darren sounds like he's dying.
You guys need. He gives a big, dirty, heavy sigh. What do you guys need?
Okay.
Bone, we had to do like drugs for like a job, and she points to the deputy badge. Bone sent us to you to fix it. My head is fucking killing me.
I haven't slept.
Also,
for
like
days.
everything else, like I can feel my fingers more than I could normally, and I don't think that's normal.
Be careful, she's got lizard people's biology. You don't know what this could affect.
He's like, is this one still tripping?
Yeah.
No, she
No.
could literally.
Also, this guy has. She points to Coda. This guy has insomnia. Fix that, please.
He's like, oh, it's a colourful rainbow. It's a concoction of just fun for Clyde. Woo!
Clyde,
He's
seriously.
essentially like come into the back room, but like it's one of those things where he can just be like, oh yeah, Clyde, fix my insomnia. Oh yeah, Clyde, I'm bleeding out. Just like mumbling underneath his like mask. And like
Esme gets up really close behind him. He's like, no, like Clyde, seriously, is a door could leave.
you see him kind of like, hold on. He's like, I will literally stitch your mouth closed.
Do it!
He's like,
That's
in
not
your.
good bedside manner. But she steps away.
He's like, I'm the people don't come to. My bedside manner, and he like gestures to another doctor who's just like, hello, and he's like, not now, Travis. And he's like, okay, but yeah,
Hello.
he's into a back room. He brings you to a back room, so like a giant, like vat, not vat, like a large pot, bowl, and you see him just like going at it, just throwing it at. Concoction. Like, fine, step up one by one, lean over, inhale deeply, count to 3, inhale again, and you'll be back to normal.
Esme goes last, and because she's going last, she lets everyone, like, as everyone else is doing it, she just starts to moan in pain, but she's not really in pain. Oh, my aching hip. Oh, my lumbago.
I inhale the thing.
Is this what death feels like?
Yeah, like, is it... Your head starts to, like, controllably, and, like, the room kind of goes a bit, like, woozy. But eventually it, like, you know, after, like, you know, 3 seconds, kind of snaps back, and you're kind of like, oh boy, yeah, I'm awake. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. Kind of thing, like, you know, you're kind of, like, back to your senses.
Cool.
And essentially, in terms of game mechanics, like, a point of exhaustion has been knocked off.
Cool.
Don't worry, Coda, I know what you're thinking. It's almost like it'll be conveniently 2 for you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, the world is coming to an end, and we're at the center of it. Yes, she eventually does. After Isbeth does. We've had so much responsibilities and there's so little time. He gave us a bill.
Oh.
We'll make sure Bones gets it.
He's like, fucking make sure he does.
I'll
guys-
do it! And she just snatches it out of the air.
Okay, guys. Guys have like essentially like a prompt of like, is there anything specific you guys?
Nah. I think I'm okay.
I can't think of
things to do.
anything. I feel like this
Alright,
is something
cool,
we're gonna
cool.
regret. Like, oh, we should have brought rope or something like that. I think we're good.
I'm just generally
we have
asking mainly
general
because
stuff.
yeah, it's more just because generally like me, myself, Darren has fallen in love with like tools in terms of like what you can use to get like ridiculous shit done in D&D. So I'm always just like, I definitely want to give people plenty of prompts. It's never like hint, but it's always just like, oh yeah, is there like I don't fucking know, like a crowbar you want to buy?
Crowbars are pretty
Yeah,
great.
you left it
I
like
think I got a crowbar with my starting gear though. I think I have a crowbar.
Yeah, I think most packs, bar the adventure one, comes with one. They're
I
really
have a
great.
crowbar, yeah.
Neat.
And a hammer and-
neat.
Pythons? I don't know how to say that. And
All
a tinderbox
those, like, oh, yeah.
and rope.
Are they for climber first?
You
Right,
get-
Climbs are for climbing, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay, since it's half 10, I know we've been, like, fucking starting late, but I'm gonna keep it to the format of we break at half 10 just to
Cool.
Yeah.
keep something. But before we go, the scene that was meant to start this
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
game off. So, as our party, like, you know, essentially walk out of the clinic, it fades, you know, camera fades down to black, camera back up to black. We see sand, guys. We see a familiar kind of sand. familiar shade of sand, I guess. But yeah, these. Am I breaking up?
No,
No,
You're
we're
okay, you're
listening.
okay.
Oh God! I'm going to kill someone. Wow. So yeah. Wait. Hold that, friend. So you see the sand, familiar sand, the sky. We see the sky. The sky itself, every kind of color you can see, it's just crazy. It's like a storm of color. It's not rather intimidating, and we see several people hunched over in manacles, like cowering, and we hear a female voice. Unknown female voice. That definitely like not one that like I know technically the party aren't seeing it, but like before people start like it's an unknown voice. Is that cool?
Yep.
I'm asking you it's a cool, just mainly to literally touch and disconnect. Yeah, you hear a woman say, "Oliver, they've outlived their purpose. Get rid of them."
What?
And then we see dearest Oliver, eyes glowing, a dark, a wide and evil grin appears across his face. He aims his sword, and lightning shoots. We hear a crashing sound of metal on metal, and something has deflected this lightning. We see a large blade, a blade too heavy to be wielded by any normal person, and we see a familiar broken chips, a seeker's face. Wait, hold on. What was the last thing I just said? Because my Discord went crazy.
Seeker's
The
face.
sword that couldn't be lifted
Seeker's
by
face.
Seeker's
Yeah, a
face.
very familiar Seeker's. Yeah, a very familiar Seeker's face. We would know it as Kay. Donned in a white, a matte white cloak. He points the colossal blade, having deflected the electricity away from these manacled individuals. He points his sword at Oliver, and you hear him say, "She betrayed us. I know you don't mean to be her dog, but if you do not get out of my way, I will put you down like one." And essentially, you see her cackle, and as he cackles, you see the faintest of thin lines like emanating from him. Anyone who's seen puppets would know that they look like puppet strings.
Oh my god.
And he says, "Your time is at an end, boy," to Kay. And Kay just like essentially like lunges forward. And it's a case of like Kay's like new matte white in the shot of him leaping forward, it like brushes up and essentially it fades to white kind of thing, like you don't see what happens. That's it. But yeah, that was and then it was meant to fade down from white to the party waking up to Bones being like, "Why are you all drug fiends?"
Well.
But yeah, guys, I mean, let's hope the internet doesn't cut out, because we're definitely going to get another scene of that because of A and B, but sure, here we are. So yeah, we can break now.
Cool.
While I go and break my router. So lads, we're ready to rock.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. So does anyone have anything specific to do, or are we just fast forward to
Esme
with
hands
Bones?
the bill to Bones. It's like, "Hey, look, this is for you."
Yeah, I got your present.
Yeah, and in turn he hands it to Simmons. And so Simmons is like, "Okay, Simmons, it's fine, it's not the world." Okay. He's like, "I'm gonna go have another talk with our dear boy Frankie. I'll meet you guys at the like meeting point."
Okay.
Does anything
So how many hours
like
we got?
specific units? Like 3.
Not enough time to do forge stuff, I guess.
Coda, don't bite the hand that feeds. You just got rid of fucking goddamn
I know.
exhaustion.
Yeah, cool.
You need strength to
I will.
possibly
Yeah,
not
I
get your
will
face kicked
rebuild
in.
my strength and not get exhausted again.
Let's have a late lunch.
Let's go have brunch. Let's go have tea and cakes.
I've been
Bjorn's
healed and
bones.
I got the munchies.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have a nice late lunch in Bjorn's. It's nice. You guys have coffee, cake, tea. the whole works. It's cute, you know. It's a not a lot of patrons and you weird badges, but you know, no one ever says anything. I mean, both.
You ask for it, and Born gets really confused and just like pours an Americano on a cake.
It still tastes good though. It's fine.
And there's some weirdo in the background is like, "Oh my god, it's so revolutionary."
I'll have what she's having.
That movie about the rat. Yeah, so you guys have like, I guess, plan, or like, do you guys want to hit it running? Again, this is all foreshadows. Literally, I just prompts. Be like, oh, do you guys want to talk? Good. That's all. I was running on the foreshadowing. Okay, bye.
Hey, so our whole like, we're on the info gathering train here. Like, I know that when I did my very important work for Bones, that apparently didn't matter. I tried to find my way into offices to get documents and whatnot. I'm not saying that we split off while we're in there, but I am saying that it's very hard not to just beat the living shit out of people. And approaching this in different ways might be of benefit to us. Particularly when Risbit's primary response to things is to beat the life out of them. Like,
Hey.
Is there anything else that we might approach it with? No, I think you do it very well. But I'm just trying to think.
Letting Bones take the charge on this, like, I think that's what he wants, so I think we can be cool with that. So I think our primary thing just should be back him up, get what information we can, and like not cause a scene insofar as much as possible.
Yeah, this is more your area. You'd know what to do. I mean, if we do get separated from Bones, I'll follow your lead.
Who? What?
Yours. This is your thing.
Oh.
Sneaking and information gathering and, you know, being...
I know, but like, we thought it would be really easy last night and it turned into fighting a drug-addicted dwarf in the streets.
We would.
I don't think Bones would really mind if we end up fighting, just as long as we don't kill them. I mean, if we have to
What does he
protect
do
ourselves,
with the people? Like, how big are the prison cells?
compensates them, lets them go? I don't know. I've never really...
Like,
Never got arrested till last night.
I'm no cleric or believer of a spiritual path or anything crazy like that, but in a strictly pragmatic sense, if there's like a gang and you want to stop the gang, why does prison work as opposed to like just sending us into like and she's like making stabbing movements with the knife she used to cut the scone. She's like, but why? Like, I get it's important. I know how to do this, but it's equally. Let's just blow it up.
Like,
let's just blow up the tunnels.
Like, we can destroy this one gang, but it's not like then the drug trade is gonna collapse. We need information on like all of the drug trafficking coming in through the Underdark, right?
We should probably destroy the product. Like, we should probably be absolutely destroying this product.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I think we
Like,
should
I'm
follow Bones'
proud with
lead
that.
on it.
Yeah.
Bones isn't great.
I mean, he's kept this place
No, I know.
relatively peaceful. There's only 3 of them. I think the suppression thing works better than just trying to annihilate everyone.
I mean, it works
3
for the
people
queen in
can't
your area.
take down everyone. They can't just kill every bandit and every criminal.
I mean, it works
for
for
criminals
us.
than there are gods.
We don't kill everyone we meet.
Literally, pretty much everyone we meet. Like,
But not everyone we meet.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Okay. Sometimes we have positive interactions, and sometimes we just cut off people's noses and send them on.
Exactly.
It was still better than murder.
It's like, Esme thinks of Baal. It's like, apparently some murder is just not good enough, though.
Let's avoid murder.
Ugh.
I don't want to entice that thing back.
Hey, I'm sure he would have been friendly.
He
Eventually.
stabbed me.
I mean, who hasn't stabbed you?
And to be honest, he opened the door.
Yeah, like, you didn't even ask who was calling. Esme thinks nothing of the hypocrisy. Shocking everyone, Esme does not think
just
about
gets
her
bothered.
own
Victim over here.
Okay, well, I feel like in the interests of getting more things, like, Isadora, you're good with words. Is there any way that you can help us be good with words? Or even just be super good with words yourself?
I can do my level best.
Rizbit's quite good with the like inspiring speeches. Can you translate that into things?
What
I don't know if
can
people
do...
have noticed, but I can be quite difficult to talk to.
No!
Just with new people.
Bones from across the city is just like, no fucking shit.
I will resurrect Baal and set him on bones.
Like later on when we're going to meet him, I will do my thing where I can give everyone bardic inspiration if they need it.
Cute. No, it's one of those things. It was like, whatever we got to do to be like good with the whole chatting our way through things.
Yeah, look, basically we can't just run in and kick the shit out of people. That's not like what we're there to do.
The strange part is that's what I did when I was there, when I went to my thing.
There may be a fight down here. Just let's try not to kill them.
It's not like top priority, but if it's necessary, we can do it.
Darren.
We'll try and do this peacefully.
Hello?
What's the name of the man that I had to have? What's the name of the Pete? Was it Peter? Pete?
Peter.
The guy.
Yeah, Peter was the druggie you had to pick up.
Yeah. Esme just tells everyone about that guy Peter, that she like had a baton versus like super drug fight. It was like, it seemed to work out well. Like at the end of the day, I put him in the bag and we got out. Let's put Bones in the bag.
Let's not.
Coda.
Yes.
You know your little walking, talking chest.
Henry, yes.
What would happen if we put him in the bag?
I assume he would just... I don't know, he's not sentient. I think he'd be fine, but I don't know what happens if you put a void into another void.
But surely the voids in Henry are closed.
Yes, this is true. I mean, maybe if he opened his mouth while he was in... I don't know. I'm very curious to know, but I won't do
Just
it
tell him not
now.
to open his mouth.
I may have to test that at a later date.
Fair enough.
Not with my bag. Someone else's, maybe. We should... Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Esme just walks to one of the bridges and just, like, drops. This is it.
Goodbye,
this is the
Esme.
end. That's it. It's just like, Esme leaves and just, like, steps off to fall.
She immediately falls 5 feet and hits one of the other walkways.
Like, okay, I can do it. Just kidding. No, Esme is not. Esme has a death wish. It's just not for herself.
It's just for someone else.
It's just for most other people.
Shut up, Coda.
So you guys are ready to rock.
Yeah, I think so.
You guys find yourself at the corner of Sunset and
Boulevard?
definitely not Boulevard.
At this
yeah.
point,
We were
I
supposed
have...
to be sneaking, not rocking.
At this point, I have used the butterfly mask to put a disguise on.
Ooh, do you want to describe that disguise to us, Isadora?
Just like, sort of like a rangy, twitchy looking kind of woman. Just like someone who looks like they were hired to do a job. Kind of tweaky. Like very much someone, yeah, like an addict. Very much someone that a guy who was hopped up on drugs might think was a good idea to bring in. It's Russ, yes.
Esme puts on her eagle eye mask if for no other reason than to just like be in disguise. It's just like, this is my disguise. Very visibly being me.
I guess I'll put my mask on as well, if that's what they're going for.
Darren, can I assume that when I cast a spell, the mask can't be seen?
Oh no, did he die? Oh, he died. No, he's back.
Ah!
Darren?
Darn.
Darn.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn. Darn is gone.
Oh darn. You did it, Coda.
Stop calling me Coda, I'm not Coda.
Aren't you though?
No! He
Like,
sucks.
prove it. Literally prove it.
What, that he sucks?
No, that you aren't.
Like, I will point to the receipts of this entire campaign.
Those aren't receipts. If anything, those are receipts in my favor.
Ready to rock?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you cut out, but you're back now.
Okay, Frank, who is now Bones, who is also Frank.
Sorry,
Oh.
Darren, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
When I'm using the mask to cast the disguise self spell, like, I assume you can't see the mask.
Oh yeah, no, that becomes part of the disguise as well.
That's fine.
If you so choose, like that kind of.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, cool. Right, so like Bones is like, right, you ready to rock? Ready to do this thing? Ready to spend some justice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's like, right. He essentially just leads you guys around the corner, and like you can see like a guard on like watch, and he's like, oh my god, Frank, where have you been? And like Bones just like socks him in the jaw, and he's like, what did I tell you about talking to me? He's like, I'm sorry, Frank, I was just worried. And he's like crying a little, and then he just pushes open the door and he walks in, and he's like, which one of you motherfuckers sold me out last night? And like everyone's like, Frank, oh my god, you're alive. Who the fuck is this? And he's like, this is my new entourage. It's an elven word. It's very highbrow. Try to up my game. And they're like, Frank, you okay? And he's like, hey, whoa, hey, we gotta talk business. And he's like, oh, okay, Frank, oh, okay, we don't want, wait, no beef, oh, Frank. And he's like, yeah, leave me in the back room. Like, you can leave my. Let my new crew get a lay of the land. And essentially, Bones is led into the back room by a kind of a stocky-looking elf, and there are two half-orc guards nearby who are kind of like eyeing everybody up. And they're kind of come over, and they're just like, he's like, you guys don't seem cool.
I am very cool, as are my friends. What makes you think we're not cool? We do the drugs.
Oh god.
He's like, I don't know, you don't smell cool.
What does cool smell like? I'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Yeah, like literally as you asked, he's like, oh, if you have to ask, then not a good sign.
Darren, what does... I would like to sniff this. This is the half-orc, isn't it?
Yep.
I'd like to sniff the half-orc. I'd like to know what it smells like.
Give me a perception check.
Good. I'm excited. Well, everyone, remember when you said about not making scenes? This is what happens in Dead Man's Haven. I get angry.
It smells like sweat and regret, mainly.
It's like, hey, listen. Esme just looks at it, it's like, listen, you and I smell very alike. So if you smell cool, I smell cool.
The other one steps forward, like, yeah, but are you tough?
I don't think you're one
like-
to talk about tough. Considering what happened last night.
Oh, hey, whoa! What's this shit? Who do you think you are?
I think we're the people that Frank's actually relying on right now. So I'd watch yourself.
Can I have persuasion, please? That was good. I like.
Would that be intimidation or persuasion? Cool, thanks,
Texture,
Neil.
Neil, that was really nice.
That was great, thanks.
Nice
I really
texture
enjoyed
to
that.
it.
Thank you.
Kind of feel like better as a human being having heard that in my fucking ears.
Better late than never for you to start feeling better as a human being.
Yeah,
I mean, that is a wholesome comment, a wholesome post. Izzy, you rolled fantastic. They're like, yeah, well, you have a point there, buddy. And the other one's like, seriously, dude.
Who died?
Who died?
It was Darren.
Oh, Darren.
Oh no.
Like, mid-sentence, he sounded fine. What happened?
Well, the point is, I rolled well.
The point, yeah, you and Esme both got 19s, so like...
You guys can hear me alright, yeah?
Yeah, you're grand.
Yeah, I hear you. You're fine.
It's the absence of Darren that is the problem right now.
The
I turned
author
down
is
first
dead,
time.
guys.
We are characters running amok in a story without an author. What do we do?
The author is dead. Criticism can now begin. I think that
Everybody
Smoliver.
is dead.
I think Smoliver is a thematic symbol for the innocence of childhood lost in possession.
And when kids get swords.
Yeah, but it's a,
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
parable about not giving children big god swords.
It's that thing from that Link comic where it's like things are going really well. It's like it's dangerous to go alone, take this, but it's just like the whole philosophical post of is like you shouldn't want this. This isn't fun. You're being given a weapon and you shouldn't be happy about it. It's like, oh wow.
Oh yeah, it's like,
Wow.
this isn't a gift, this is a burden, I hope someday you'll forgive me.
It's like, why? Like, why are you doing this? Personally, I think Coda is thematic representation of man's regret.
What gave that away?
I mean, he literally has guilt tattooed on his forehead.
Like, yeah, legit. This is not a subtle thing.
This is not
Rizbit.
subtext, this is just
This is
text.
not subtext. This is literally like his shtick.
Rizbit is the indomitable will of the spirit. He is mankind's true potential to do what needs to be done. But also
Don't you know it?
Isadora is mankind's secrecy.
Oi.
She is Janus, or she's the two-faced Grecian god.
Yeah! Down with this!
And Esme is obviously the proletariat and everyman,
Obviously.
with very little regard to like honestly, given the character that she is the person who stands to benefit most from just equality in the democratic system.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what are you fucking going on about?
I
Like,
just really need a Greek god
like, Jesus
parallel thing now
Christ.
later.
what
please.
was the
You're
last time I said?
Prometheus. Coda is Prometheus.
Yeah, Coda is
Oh,
Prometheus.
yeah.
The last thing you said was it was the response to Isadora's
being like,
persuasion.
yeah, really persuasive, and they were like,
Yeah. So the two guys, you essentially like outgang the two guards. They stroll off. You guys find yourself in a warehouse similar to what you were in before. There are two guards up top looking around, but they don't kind of seem bothered with you, clearly being like Frank's crew. They're not too bothered. You can hear Frank in a hallway to your right, like kind of yelling at some poor bastard. The room is quite big, and you're kind of free to do what you want. There is like a office to your left, like the door literally says office on it, that kind of thing. Or you can go down the hall. Oh well, like you don't have to, but like the other doorway / hallway is the one that Frank is down. The crates around you, some of them are slightly open. There's slight glows coming from them. So, is there anything specific you guys want to do, or do you want to just kick it and wait till Frank returns?
Can we see if there's like anything else in the room that would stick out or be noticeable?
Yeah, sure. Give me investigation, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
I suck.
You really do. Rizvi's just gonna sort of sit back and watch things happen.
Right, cool. Yeah, Coda, that wasn't the best roll, but it's cool. You're just like kind of taking in the underworld
I'm just
scenery.
very intimidated and can't
You're
do
very,
anything.
very, yeah, or you're very intimidated. Sure, let's go with that. Izzy, you see some crates have, like only certain crates have certain, like a symbol kind of etched into the side of the box, really, really subtly. Like it's a case of like you're just glancing, you're like, oh, and then you're like, oh, but that box over there has the same sign. Weird.
What is the sign?
Hold on. I will just draw it down here at the bottom of, just underneath the Dead Man's Haven map bit on the left. A circle with a vertical line, and halfway through the vertical line on the right side is a horizontal line.
Okay, how many boxes is it on?
About 6, and there's about maybe 24 boxes that you can see stacked about.
Is it familiar at all?
See, I'm trying. Okay, this is more just like me asking players. What would a good substitute for Streetwise be? Would it be history in this case?
So the way I was doing it
Yeah.
for the Thieves Guild thing was it's investigation, so that it encompasses the full range of what you have to do to like understand something. So like it includes the conversations that you have with the people. It includes following to basically close the distance between you and where you need to get to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you.
That was the one that I called, but like Streetwise was charisma, so that was part of the problem.
Yeah. Oh, was it? That was charisma? Oh, I didn't know that. I suppose, yeah, you're being. Izzy, I see. I'm also because like it's kind of roguish and thievish in nature. So
well, like just make like a charisma check.
Yeah, just a charisma save, I guess. Also, anyone who I suppose you haven't pointed out. Never mind. That makes sense for me to ask other people.
Yeah,
also,
she wouldn't have pointed it out.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
he
yeah.
noticed?
Because again, like a particular little sign.
There's a symbol on some of the boxes.
Yeah, give me a save. Okay, you'd know it's kind of hard to distinguish what it's to the point where like Izzy has clearly made a note of what it looks like. So like, should she like, I don't know, like, you know, it's say that night or whatever, like, hey guys, you know what this symbol means, that kind of thing. But like, you kind of are trying to like, why is this uncertain? So maybe you're trying to like hypothesize, maybe it means these are like a special product or like the good kind or not the fake kind, who knows. But like clearly 6 out of the 24 are like important enough to get like this distinguishing mark. What it means specifically, you're not 100% sure.
Yeah. Are any of the boxes with the symbol open?
No, they are tightly shut.
Alright, okay. But some others are.
Yeah, some boxes are just kind of like, you know, cracked open a bit, so you can just kind of like look and be like, ah, yes, the product, the wheat of our evil society. Esme, you wish to go towards the office.
Yeah. Is there any way to see into the office?
No, but like, if Esme kind of just kind of nonchalantly be like, I can go in here because I am Frank's crew.
She will be doing that in a minute, but essentially the way I imagine it is, she is like leaning up against a box across from the office, and she's just keeping an eye on it to see if she can kind of gauge movement beyond the door, like basically if she can hear people in there or if it's like if there are windows.
Yeah, okay, give me a perception via like listening.
Yeah. Brilliant. Taking a long time to roll the dice. There we go.
Okay, I was like straight up like, oh, maybe it's me. 17. Yeah, you can hear someone kind of like just going about their business with papers. You can kind of hear like pen scratching, so you just hazard that someone's in there working, kind of thing.
She Are the guards watching us, or like the guards that are up above? What are they doing currently?
Kind of just like leaning on the railing, just kind of like looking around the room nonchalantly, just clearly like, oh, there's no police here in this room or moles.
Yeah. Esme takes out one of the ball bearings and just kind of like wellies it at the door, but tries to keep her composure to see if this person comes out and who it is that's in there or anything.
Yeah, okay, so give me a performance check.
Oh gosh. Welcome to the land of charisma-based rolls.
Also, like it definitely, if you roll something, just call out what you get anyway on the off chance I might roll 20.
20.
But 20? Yeah, no, you're just like, what you and a couple of seconds later, a very stout and sturdy and kind of mean-looking like a gnome comes. And he's like, "Oh, is that noise? Kind of got like one of the was it monocle? There we go. Did you bang that door?"
Esme's just like, no. What happened?
He's like, "I didn't bang the door, and you didn't bang the door. But somebody banged the door. Care to explain?"
I haven't the foggiest notion. I'm sorry if something disturbed you. That's awful. I'm sure you're working very hard on whatever it is you do. I'm sorry. I don't think we've met.
He's like, "No, we haven't."
She sticks out her hand and she just like kind of she's just like, Ellie.
You say Ellie?
Ellie, yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be deception, buddy.
I was gonna basically like, yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm going to say your piece.
Okay, hold on. Where is my deception? Hey. Guess who was trained in literally none of charisma skills.
Oh, I know. I am aware.
Nice.
Look at you,
Come on, bitch.
but you're still wrong class.
I'm waiting for the one that is like an honest response that they still don't believe.
Damn. Yeah, look, he like takes Esme's hand and he like does some weird like hidden what's the word, secret handshake like. And he's like, "Nice to meet you, Ellie. I'm Heidi." Heidi. He's like, who? What crew are you part of?
We're here with Frankie.
Like his face kind of drops, and he's like, "Oh, is Frank about?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whereabouts?
Well, he's gone through here. She points towards like the door. He said he's going into the back to talk to some people.
He's like, oh, that's good. Frank's a nice guy.
She says, she kind of just gets in a little bit closer. She's like, just between you and me, he's as pleasant as ever. And she's just like, wink. This is like, this might be reason enough for you to, but it might, who knows, maybe you could find a reason to, cut out early and, you know, maybe wait till he's like, maybe just not run into him. Might be nice. Might be nice to go to, was it Bjorn's Buns? Go get some food or something like that. Just definitely better than hanging around near Frankie right now. She's just looking a bit. Ooh.
He's not in the best mood.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like literally, as you see that, you see like someone down the hallway kind of get like clearly punched and fall back into view. He's like, "I'm sorry, Frankie. I'm sorry." And you just see like his foot get pulled in, and he's like, "Frankie."
Just like everything that Bones has gone through in the last like week. He's just getting it out.
And he's like, Frankie, why are you calling me Esme, man? It's me, Billy. And he's like, you're gonna run, Billy. He's like, what are you talking about?
I feel sorry for this person.
Yeah. They're selling drugs, man.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, the horror in bed. But yeah, like Heidi's like, oh hey Frank, oh no son, not today. He just slinks back into the room, just slowly starts closing the door over.
Boy, Heidi.
Esme's just like, hey, so she's like, can I hide in there with you?
And he's like, sorry, no, you wouldn't fit. He's like closes the door.
Damn it.
Hey guys.
What?
This is Heidi Hole.
Esme just sticks her hand into the nearest box that's open and just takes a mouthful of drugs. It's like, maybe this will be the end.
But that's not how you take them. Shut up, I know how to alcohol.
Maybe if I work really hard and follow my dreams, I'll overdose.
Oh my god. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I know what to do instead. I've come up with a much better plan.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no, not for right now. It requires us to go back to the prison.
Of course it does. Rizvid, Coda, anything specific you guys want to do, or are you letting this like freak show play out?
Trying to look scary in a corner.
I'm just letting this freak show play out.
Yeah, I'm just
that's
watching.
fair. That's fair.
I feel like if I open my mouth, the game is like the jig is up. I do not sound like I belong in this place. I'm just trying to rely on my looks.
Yeah, like this person you saw getting the shit kicked out of him comes running around the corner, like, essentially, like in what looks like a silk suit. Like he looks as mafia as you could imagine a tall, like human man could look. It's like, Frankie, I didn't squeal, and you see like a wrench, like ka-dung, and hits him, and he's like, you see Frank come around the corner, and he's like, that's it, there's a squealer. We're going to the boss. Pack it up. And like
I thought you were with the boss.
And like Frank is like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I'm new here. I thought this is it. Do we have to go more places?
He's like, are you telling me how to?
I gotta pick my kids up from the sitter.
You can spare like the extra like €10 for like the next hour.
My favorite part is you remember to call Esme Ellie, but not like Euro.
Yeah, like Frank.
What do you use?
Frank sees like the Ellie thing, and he's like, "Yeah, Ellie, why don't you shut the fuck up?"
Oh, Frankie, I hate when you get like this.
I have a suggestion for Frank. Why don't you take some of your special medicine?
Oh my god. Why, Rizbit? Rizbit, why? Esme looks at Rizbit and just
and like the guy who just got hit with the wrench, like is like, yeah, Frankie, what, you seem on edge, why don't you, you calm your nerves. And
I've seen a few wonderful things to you last night, Frankie.
Oh, Rizbit.
Oh my god.
Like he comes over and puts a hand on Rizbit's shoulder, and he's like, when we get out of this Rizbit, we're gonna make some beautiful memories together.
As Esme says, it's
we're
like,
gonna paint so many things.
Maybe Frankie, if you're concerned about a squealer, you need to have your wits about you. So maybe just take out whatever like aggression you need to take out and stay away from the product.
It's like essentially the tall, skinny, like definitely not from the mafia guy. It's like, hey, what? No, Frankie, you need your don't listen to this square.
Yeah, don't listen to the square, Frankie. Take some of your special medicine. Get into the product.
Oh my god.
Look, we all got into the product last night. Why don't you get into the product today?
You see Frank go over to a box and picks up like a nearby crowbar, because I always picture any warehouse is going to have, like, you know, for every box there's at least 72 crowbars. And he jimmies one open. Izzy, you would notice the fine detail that he is jimmying open a marked box.
Okay.
And he takes one and like he's just like, give me a pipe. And like the skinny guy's like, yeah, Frankie, just like, you know, take the edge off, buddy. He's like, that's the good shit, and slaps him on the back, kind of thing. And you know, you see Frank like essentially like, you know, take a few drags.
Did the drugs inside look like the other ones?
Perception, buddy.
Can I attempt a perception too?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Anyone who wishes to do so, do so.
Bam.
Snap.
Ooh.
Sorry, guys. I just had to do this because, you know, we did.
No, you didn't. But okay.
I mean,
Maybe.
it's
literally,
funny, but how dare
if I go to bed and I don't wake up to a Photoshop of Risbet's face over the wild card, bitches, gif, I'll actually be so upset. But no, this is great. I love this. Rizzy, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, Laura, you know what to do.
I'm just quietly resigning myself to my fate. It's.
You guys noticed that?
I don't know what he has to do. I'm confused. Anyway.
No, as in the Photoshop.
Esme, you don't notice. You can't get a good view, so to speak. The other two of you would notice that these, although it's the same color, a tad more vibrant, only because you kind of have like this crate open to, next to a standard crate, but the rocks seem way finer cut. Like really nice. Like they're really, like, you know, angular and smooth and like clean. Whereas the other rocks you guys would have been taking kind of looked a bit like, you know, half-arsed, if you know what I mean.
They were cut with something.
Yeah, like they're kind of a bit more rough around the edges and stuff. It's kind of just like not. Basically, just if you compared the two, one of them looks like a really nice cut rock, whereas the other looks a bit like, oh yeah, this hasn't been processed yet. What do you mean? And like you see, like Frank, like essentially pull away from the pipe, and he's like, and he's like, oh, and just starts like kind of like, yeah, like screaming kind of thing. He's like, see, Frankie, I told you, and he just like socks him, and he's like, stop talking to me. And he's like, you do it, you lead my crew to the boss. You want to fucking prove you're not a squealer? You do it. And like shoves him along, and your man's like, okay, Frankie, I'll do whatever you want. So you guys are essentially beckoned, like, you know, come on this way. God dang, I don't want to die. And you guys are led to the caves.
Yeah, I'll go.
Bye, Frankie.
Yeah, like it's a case of
Frankie
like
not coming with us.
Oh no,
No.
Frank's behind you, but he's like clearly like, you know, scratching his eyes and like trying to like, I guess, center himself, sort of thing. But yeah, it's a case of like the marching order is this apparent squealer question mark squealer boy is ahead, like kind of leading you guys into the cave systems. It's you guys. Frankie is like right behind you, and further back, like kind of tailing you, but like, you know, keeping their distance. Is like the two half orc chaps, that kind of thing. You know, they're just kind of walking, trying to look nonchalant, like, oh yes, we're just going for a stroll into the drug-ridden caves. Yes, lovely. It's like, oh my god, Theodore, look at the rocks. Oh my god, let's kill the 7 people there.
It's a lovely day to walk to a crack den.
Yeah, it's like, look at the skyline. It's like, there's no sky. You're correct. I'm
We
fucking
come here
wrong,
for the
aren't I?
scenery, not the drugs.
Oh, look, pitch darkness. I love the scenery. Risbeth, you seem fine because like torch sconces are set along the way. You know, it's
thank you.
Yeah. They're like, oh shit, Rizzy's coming, man. Oh, we're gonna fix that. But yeah, you guys like traveled for quite some time. Is there anything you want to say to like see if you can get a message to Frankie, or is it a case of you again just want to like ride the freak show out?
I kind of do, but it's up to you guys.
It's a case of like you can just slow your pace and you can say something to Bones, that kind of thing. Not necessarily you have to be like, I can't send it, like that kind of.
If I can like hang back a bit and say to him, like, are you okay to do this? Like, here's your head.
He's like, oh, yeah, man, it's just like my eyes are crawling out of my head. It's fine.
Okay. Do you want us to do the talking?
He's like, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to like explode a few times to be in character, but I should be fine.
Okay.
Hey, look, if you're high, you're gonna be Frankie. You'll be fine.
If only someone could cure that poison.
Can you cure poison?
I can't.
If Brisbane can.
Oh,
No, cure disease.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we talked
I think we,
about this.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I think
we
we had
talked
this
about this
exact
already, yeah,
conversation.
sorry.
Did we?
Like,
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
did.
literally when everyone was passing the pipe, it's like, you can cure us, right? It's like, fuck no.
Esme is like prodding the squealer along. She's like, I hate to do this, poking and prodding and just being an awful lot of hassle, but it's like, who are we even going to see?
He's like, hey, who after threads, lady?
Listen, Joey the squealer.
Yo, I'm not sure. Yeah, I was literally about to say that. His name is canonically Johnny Title. But yeah, he's like, what? Yeah, what? You've never been down here before?
We're literally. I am new to the Frankie Brigade.
That's awfully odd, isn't it?
Well,
No,
considering that
he's
it
a
seems like he
fucking
can't.
lunatic.
Well, considering
man
that
is
he
an-
can't seem to trust any AUs, like, is it really that much of a surprise?
Yeah, pretty much. You wouldn't have
Like-
anything to hide if you weren't such a little squealer. And she pokes him again. She's like,
It's to the point where, like, he's like, hey, lady, or me, you're gonna have words.
it's like, the only word I want to know is the name of this man we're going to go and meet.
He's like, hey, you're pretty, asking some interesting questions there, lady. He's like,
Well, maybe if he gave us some interesting answers, we wouldn't be so fucking bored.
Maybe if he gave it, it's like maybe if he gave us kind of any answers, then we wouldn't have to like. I want to know the name of the person I'm meeting. I don't even know your fucking name. I haven't been introduced.
yeah, he's like, hey, Frankie, I don't trust these guys. They seem off.
Esme slaps him. Was like, hey, was I talking to you or were you talking to Frankie? Because I think I was talking to you.
Intimidation check.
Do I have intimidation? Where is Esme? Where are you?
Do I have
No, I don't
intimidation?
have
I hope you
intimidation.
do.
Nope. Nope.
Oh boy.
I got myself a big old one. Oh, Esme.
He's like, hey, what did I fucking say? Like, shoves Esme back and, like, with the flick of the wrist kind of thing, like, it's not a switchblade, guys. Because they don't exist. It's a dagger.
I step up in front of Esme and just push him back a little bit, like, you answer her question.
He's like,
Hold
Frankie,
on. No, wait. No, hold on. This is taking too long. Start moving faster or the little dog here is gonna fuck you up.
intimidation check, please, Rizzy.
Yeah, give it 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Bare your teeth, little dog.
Wow.
Hound boy. Oh my god, he's dog boy.
Motherfucker dice went on 15 and then rolled over to 5.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, no. Oh. He's like, yeah, you and what army? And he like slaps Esme across the face.
Darren, can
Wow.
I,
Hey!
Hold on,
Can I-
hold on. Oh, I'm doing this one. Hold on.
You sure you want to do this one?
Darren, listen.
Yep.
This is gonna put something out there into the world.
Oh no.
Oh god.
What? Like, we're walking down tunnels, so it's just a little narrow little path. It's not like, is it like the underground of Moria where we're on like?
Oh
giant-
yeah, like it's oh no, it's definitely like a tunnel, but like it's about like 20 feet wide kind of thing, like 20 feet wide, 10 feet up, that kind of thing.
Okay. Esme is just gonna like misty step behind him and then put her knife, like basically go for the like standard assassin's move and be like behind him with her knife at his neck. She's just like, it can be simple or it can be difficult. We don't have to go further down this line of questioning. You can just start moving. But if you lay hands on me again, no one will find you down here. Do you understand?
Intimidation with advantage.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna try and do something to give her advantage, but you have advantage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that was really cool. That was genuinely badass. Yeah, go for it.
Come on, +1. God damn it.
Oh boy. Esme delivers this like amazing line, and like before this, like the squealer can like say anything, like Frankie just punches him right in the crotch. And like as he's like down on the ground, he just like, you know, like sticks his hand into his face, but it's like, you know, pulling him by his nose, like 2 fingers up his nose. And he's just like you don't talk to my crew. Shh. He's like, the walls are talking to me. Don't talk to my crew. And he's like, I'm sorry, Frankie. And he's like, come on, and he like flings him forward a little bit, kind of. Well, not flings him, but like, you know, shoves him forward.
Yeah.
And the 2 half-orcs are kind of like, what the fuck is this? Is just, what is fuck going on? Frankie's weird, but this is particularly weird, man. Is successfully not going to be a dick. You guys walk for about like half an hour. Like, you go off the beating track, as a beating track into a cave system could be, and kind of like disappear down side passages that you didn't really realize were there. It was kind of like a trick of the light, like the shadows kind of thing, until one of them is literally like, oh hey look, this is a literal side passage. They're kind of like 5 foot, like really tight, like, you know, single file kind of thing. But while you guys navigate these very thin, kind of like vein like caves, like tunnels, Frankie is in between you and the like apparent squealer, that kind of thing. Weird in a whale. Ooh.
We're having a whale of a time.
There was a different character that was meant to sprout Pinocchio lines went off their drugs, went off their rocker on drugs, but he was cut because I was like, no, there's me too. It literally devolved into me talking to myself, like into NPCs just talking constantly. It's like, no, that's no fun. I don't want to take the spotlight off the guy. But anyway, sorry. Yes, continue. You are in a whale, guys. I'm a real boy. You guys travel for a bit longer, and you come up to like a wall that's just completely like, you know, quote. And you see, Izzy, you see like kind of like a faint glow of that symbol you saw beforehand.
Okay.
Like in the wall, and like you see the squealer, kind of go up to it and like kind of like interact with it in the way, but he's kind of like put his body in the way, so you can see he's like, he puts his hand on it and then he kind of like steps up and you can't kind of see what he's doing, but he's clearly doing something. And a door that is completely flush to the wall, like straight up, like you wouldn't have even seen the cracks, just like swings open. And he's like, come on in, boss is gonna be hungry, and you know how he gets when he's hungry.
Esme into her hand. No.
Esme off stage to the crowd. Get a load of this guy.
Esme to the half-orcs is like,
Esme
no.
stage whispering to everyone.
Doth I let him know I know not what the fuck he speaks of?
Esme is just from the back is like, it's my first day. Why does no one appreciate this?
Okay, so you got a really, really nice. Oh yeah, none of you are dwarves. It's essentially like, you know the way in like Elder Scrolls, like there's like elven armor and like dwarven armor and that kind of shit. Yeah. Despite you guys not being dwarfs, you kind of know like this. Oh, this is dwarven architecture. This is their style, their art, like, you know, their art movement. It's very Art Deco. It's really nice. Everything is really like, lovely.
Are very Art Deco.
Yeah, and that's what I think is pretty sound about it. But yeah, you guys like see their kind of like art style, and it's like, oh, they're right. This is clearly dwarf. This is a dwarven structure, like in origin at least. But there is a lot of dwarves when you go in. But there's a lot of drow too, and there's a lot of was it deep gnomes? I know they have an actual race name, but like they're deep gnomes. It was still there. But anyway, yeah, a lot of them were just kind of like, it looks like literally a base. They're all just kind of eating, talking, and looking around, and like just see you guys come in, and they're like, "Oh," and like when they see Frank, they're like, "Holy fuck! What the fuck is Frank doing here? He never comes down here. This is really weird." Dakota is still quite. Bless. But yeah, the apparent squealer is like, "You guys just kick it here. You know, I'm gonna go talk to the boss, and it'll be fine." And you see like Bones in Frankie's form is just like scratching his eyes like mad. He's like, "Yeah, just." And like the half orc's kind of like, "Oh, Frank, why don't you get some water, man? Like, you look like you took too hard a drag." And he's just like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, no." They're like, "Yeah, no worries, man. Frankie, you gotta go easy on that shit, dude. Seriously." They're like genuinely like, "Man, come on." They genuinely look upset, and they're like, "Oh," and they lead him over to like essentially like the kitchen area. So you guys, like, you know, there's a lot of people are kind of like eyeing you guys up and there's a lot of just like whispering going on. So is there any, like, I guess, things you wish to do, or do you just kind of wait till Squealer comes back?
Esme whispers in response. Whisper, 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 whisper.
Can I look around to see if I can see anything like is that symbol around? Is there anything else that seems like out of place, or is this sort of
sure.
like a mess hall?
Perception.
I will also attempt this.
I will also attempt this.
Ooh.
Is casing the joint.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell
Well done, Coda.
yeah.
Excellent roll, Coda.
Ooh,
Nice.
What do I no longer elf eyes see?
Jesus, Ian, they're solid numbers to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, like a 10 to 15, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, heck yeah. You guys don't notice much, but Coda, you notice this weird repeating pattern on some of their armor. Like, literally the more gruff-looking guys. Again, guys that you would hazard a guess, like, oh, they're clearly not the standard henchies. But it's the same symbol that's been drawn at the bottom, but obviously since you and Izzy haven't spoken yet, you kind of haven't, like, you know, relayed that thing. But it's the same image. Or the same...
I will say it to people with the ring.
Oh, yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, deadly. That's cool. Yeah, cool.
I'll say to people, keep a lookout for this symbol, and I'll project it into their heads. Over.
I see it on some of their armor. Over. I'm putting as much emphasis on that over as I can.
Over.
I'm having the best time over.
Well, I'm glad you are. Over.
I am going to kill that squealer, by the way, guys. Just put it out there. Or I'm taking his hand over and out.
Fine, it's like not now.
Esme. Over. Esme. Over. Esme. Over.
Yeah, no, I think Esme's over.
Over where? Wizfish?
You're over there. Over.
Oh my god, I take off the ring.
Okay, so
Esme.
sometime later, like 5 minutes or so, like you can see Bones is like in the kitchen, clearly trying to keep his shit together. He is freaking the fuck out.
Oh no!
Like you can hear him like whispering to himself about like, no, not the ears and stuff. Like he's clearly reliving some sort of traumatic event. He's like not having a good time. But the squealer chap comes back in and he's like, "Oh, boss will see you guys now." And like everyone is kind of like what? They got an audience with the boss? They're like everyone literally does like all faces at once, like is drinking, is like kind of thing, like, and they're like, "Oh." And like you see Frank is like, good, yeah, good, very fucking time, yeah.
Well, I can see this is going to continue going well.
You guys are passing through. Just say that again, Neil. Say that really well thought out joke again, quick. Say it again. Really quick. Oh, it's gone. You guys are let down a. No, this is not bullying. This is me dealing with you constantly. Fuck you. You guys are led down a hall, but like there's a series of doors that are already open. They're kind of beefy, and when you guys pass them, you can kind of hear like mechanical clicking and clunking. If any of you wish to look behind you as you pass through them, you may give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool. Yeah, you guys spy like essentially like mechanical, but it's like Hand of Uriah level mechanical. Like it's clearly like these guys have bought like top-notch security systems. From where you don't know. You probably hazard a black market. Black market with tech is probably not unheard of, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, like the door's security system is pretty fucking low. You guys passed through like 4 of these, and at the end, hello, yes? Yeah.
Sorry, is this anything like the the worst door in the building that Esme?
Yeah, that level of just like yeah. It's really exotic mechanical like engineering, not cheap. But yeah, you guys are like brought to like a big, huge, like generic like boss door kind of thing, and there's 2 chaps, 2 really beefy dragonborns with like really fucking jagged looking swords. They're kind of like almost is serrated, the jaw tooth kind of thing. Yeah. Like one edge is like both their swords have one side that's serrated, and they do not look happy. Like one of them has like the white eye scar thing, and these look like they'd rough them up. Like they're kind of eyeing Rizbit up as if like you cut your ship. But they don't say anything. They're kind of just like eyeing, like sizing them up. Like when they see the chest puffs out and the back is straight, that kind of thing. But you guys are kind of led into like a throne room, like pillars, fires, statues everywhere, that kind of thing. And at the back of the room is like the roundest and largest drow you have ever seen. Like he's like, did you ever see that episode of Futurama where Bender becomes human?
Oh
wow!
No.
Yeah, he is just like, he is fond of his treats, which is grand to all the wrong. But like he is just eating like a big huge like a chicken leg. And I was like, send them in. And like the squealer's like, oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm scared. There's something coming that I don't know what it is, and I just know I'm going to be angry. But I feel like I think I know what it is, but I can't say anything, and now I'm just
That's fair. And he's like, come, join in the feast. And the squealer guy is like, Malichi, we came as quick as we can. And it's Frank's really on edge, man. He thinks there's a squealer in the organization. And he's like, oh, don't be silly, come sit. And there's like basically a table for you guys set out. Like not set out, but like it's a case like, oh, this chap clearly likes to eat and drink while he speaks. That kind of thing, like, with his friends. Or with his meeting. What's happening? Relax over. Oh, that name. Yeah, sorry, I'll put it. Malichi.
Malichi.
Yeah, he's like, sit, enjoy the feast. And the squealer guy's like, oh, yeah, sure, boss, yeah, whatever you say. And like gets into the chair and like, clearly gestures for you guys to do the same. Do you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. The food looks
with the very fast
Yeah. There's like essentially like a table before you guys. Like it's essentially the Hogwarts feast scene.
Yeah,
like that kind of thing. And like a load of steps up, he's just like towering over you with his own like stockpile within like reach of his little grabby hands. Like, oh yeah, he's like straight up like wearing shorts. That's it. Like he's just like, feed me, and like he's got someone off to the side, like a very like lean, like skinny drow woman with like a giant fan kind of thing. Despite him having gigantic fires, like it's really like, if you weren't so fucking dramatic, I wouldn't have to do this. Like you don't need detect thoughts to just see her face being like, I fucking hate you. His name is definitely not Malichi the Hutt, I swear. But yeah, it's like a toast, and like he picks up his goblet, and like he's like, there's goblets in front of you guys. He's like, come on, drink, eat. He's like, I'll be offended if you don't. And like the squealer's like, he drinks it. He's like, hey, come on, yeah, we wouldn't want to offend you, boss. Yeah, and just like starts chugging it. And like Frank is just like, yeah. Jesus Christ.
As Esme will drink heartily and wholly, and then
Cool, yeah.
like, regardless of whether or not she really likes it, she's like, "This is some good shit," and she'll reach out for whoever's sitting next to her.
Yo, where that bottle?
I'm thinking it's like Isadora or Coda, and it's just like she like reach out and is like, "Give me yours," and then if people don't want to drink theirs, they can just give them to Esme and she'll just drink them all.
Yeah, it's really tasty. Like, it's like really fucking tasty. It's delicious. It's like
Keep to yourself, and she sips it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of
I'm
like.
just trying to make sure that people do the things
No,
they
thank
want,
you.
and not the things
It's a
they
good
have.
I saw that post a while ago, and it was like drow food, and I was like, what would be like it's wine, but I definitely think like drow wine would be
It'd be like a
extra
kind
in
of
some
more
degree.
ferment, like a fortified wine, I imagine, like something very like strong and dark and.
Yeah. Like it's a dark pigment, like it smells nice and
Rosé is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you all drink and partake
Yeah, I
and
drink.
don't wish to offend Malichi.
Yeah.
Cool. Deadly. Yeah, you guys like drink. You're like, oh, thank you, sir. Like, what's this?
Have you been thinking about this whole time?
This is cute.
Yes.
That's very cool.
I just like the merfolk are avant-garde. I don't know why. I'm just thinking.
They just
No, I
are.
get it.
most-
I get it. I like the Dragon
What
War
else?
medieval thing. It really works for me.
I just like that half-orcs are expressionist for no other reason than you can kind of slab on a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
very like
paint and
aggressive.
just do
kind of
whatever.
just just
Yeah.
pure
It's nice.
emotion.
Oh yeah,
Also,
Darklings are
halflings
like
and
cubism.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I remember I had a race in my head that like definitely did tonalism. I was like, oh, tonalism is so fucking nice. Right. Yeah, you guys eat. Yeah, it's good to have a record of this shit because I love this. This is the content I want. But yeah, you guys are like eating, and he's just like, you just hear Medici be like, "So, a squealer in the organization," and as Frankie's just like, "Yeah,
so
yeah,
fast.
yeah." Oh man, it's like, yeah, it's like.
I can't get it out of my mind.
Yeah, and like Frankie is like, yeah. Con saves everyone.
I knew it.
Fuck! Well, we kind of walked into that one.
I hate you.
Thank you for not being
Oh,
shitty.
I get to be,
Oh,
I get to be that guy. I'm so happy.
Oh, Izzy.
Oh no, guys, hold on.
You
Make no
all
mistake.
failed.
No, yeah, you are all going to sleepy time, but yous get to see them. Izzy is just like, this wine is like into her soup. It's like just everywhere. It's just like the most ungraceful, just slap.
Oh, dear.
Bless her, she's tired. But
This is hold on.
It's been
but,
a long
this is-
day.
Poison, yeah.
it's a poison.
That's okay. No, it's literally just the
Drow
thing. I was like,
poison that
I
makes
will.
Drow
Oh no, I know.
bleed.
No, I know, but I will never be. I will only ever be the dickhead once who says like I cannot be magically put to sleep.
Oh yeah, that's why you had to drink. But yeah, you
No,
guys.
yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, no. Okay, Izzy, it hits you pretty hard, dude. You're not used to it, and you just kind of like pass out, like slap into the table, kind of thing. Say if Frankie's like, oh, motherfucking knew it, and from behind a pillar near Malichi, you see a familiar face. You see the face of Billy Bob. Billy Bob Swansea.
Darn, as I go
and
sleep,
he's-
and I say I'm gonna kill you, you bitch.
Yeah, like as your guys' visions is fading, kind of like I'm assuming like since Izzy has slapped down your feeling, it's kind of like you're standing up and kind of like half falling over kind of thing. You see him kind of like right hook Frankie over Bones, and he's like, "Oh yeah, run away, Bones!" Yeah, and he's like just beating the shit out of Bones, and he's just like,
fuck.
Bones is like clearly just got so much in his system. He's just like, "It's okay, it's a fever dream. This isn't real. It's fine." But yeah, you guys essentially like it goes dark at the like them ripping the finger or the ring off Bones and like Bones becoming Bones, and he's like, "See, I fucking told you, you take the bait." And like you just hear Malichi be like, "Excellent, Billy."
Oh my god, I'm going to have to kill Medici and Billy.
I love how that's what Esme takes from this. It's like not like, "Oh my god, we were played." It's like, I have to kill 2 people now.
God damn it.
No, and I have to kill the squealer. I have to cut off his hat. Like we don't get to leave this one alive. Like
So like it's
it's
essentially you guys fade to black, and like an undisclosed we'll like leave it, we'll end now in a few minutes, but it's like an undisclosed time passes and you guys wake up, like, you know, slowly. You can smell Coda, you'd know this smell really, you'd be really familiar with this. You smell like a forge, like that's burning, nice smell of, like, you know, burning iron and, like, you know, fanning the flames, like the, you know, the smoke, the tinder, the whole shebang. Like, obviously everyone else would know what that smells like. It's just Coda, just like, you know, like, oh my god, I'm in a forge. But you guys wake up and, like, essentially you guys are on your knees, like just tied at the back. Your gear is, like, definitely not in the chest in a different room.
Darren,
you guys,
can I assume that when I passed out, the mask spell stopped working?
Yeah. It's a case of, like, yeah. But you guys are, like, still in your gear, but you're just restrained. Risbeth, some of your plate is missing. Like, it's essentially they took off the, like, Risbeth's essentially in half plate to his waist, and then it's like a shirt, just because I think it looks funny. So I think in terms of, like, AC, I'll get back to you. Well, because we don't need it just yet, but, like, we'll get to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is beeping? Jesus, no one. Yeah, it's more a case of, like, Risbeth's wearing, like, one of those, like, generic, like, tunic t-shirts, or he's, like, you know, it's a really low V-neck kind of thing. There's, like, a little bit of chest hair, and he's like, I suppose I'll do without my armor.
Are we all, like, a bit sexy?
I mean, like,
we're all a bit, like, you know,
when manacles are involved, isn't it always sexy?
Yeah, we're all a little bit sexy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, like sexy chain prisoners. But yeah, you guys are on your knees, like, chained, like, clearly to the floor behind you, but it's, like, enough that you can kind of, like, at least kind of sit up. It's not too uncomfortable. But in the opposite, you guys, like, chained up to the wall, like, dangling, is Bones. And he is, a lot of his armor's removed. He is actually topless, and you see his, like, bandana thingy is gone, and you see his pretty as an angel face. He is, like, basically the bits that have bandana hide. He is grossly disfigured. Like, his lips are missing, kind of thing, and, like, he's been like clearly, like, cut up. There's, like, scars everywhere.
Is the disfigurement new?
Oh no! This is clearly like like he's still out cold, kind of thing. But there is a series of torture devices kind of, like, in front of him, and there is a series of hot pokers, like, near the torture devices, but leaning into fire, kind of. And how reminiscent is that furnace? Oh jeez. But yeah, it's a case of, like, the wide door to the left opens, and, like, Malici's literally been rolled in on one of those, like, the couch things. He's definitely not the guy from Futurama who's like, oh, get me my grapes.
Oh my god.
Like that kind of thing. And he's like, we just did the voice.
Literally my aesthetic.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we've got you now, Sheriff. And, like, you see, like, Billy Bob come in, and he's like, yeah, we got you. And, like, just essentially wakes Bones up with a punch. And, like, Bones is like, oh god. And he's just, like, looking around, and he's like, oh god, it wasn't a fever dream kind of face. I think it's kind of sinking in where he is, and he's like, "Oh boy."
Let's make a shift. Hey, Billy Bob.
And he's like, "What?
Hey, Billy Bob.
What?
Remember when I promised you time off your sentence? You're not going to get any time off your sentence when you're in fucking hell, you little freak."
And it's like, oh my god, Esme, so violent, oh gosh, and, like, kicks Esme in the face, kind of thing.
I'm literally going to eat your face.
He's like, we're going to play a game. For every body part you tell me to name, we'll pick one of you to go, like, essentially be set free. It's like, how does that feel?
Wait, what?
He's like, he essentially pulls out, like, a hot poker and pulls up, like, a generic saw blade to cut off ligaments part 2, and, like, essentially gestures to Bones, and he's like, you tell us where to hurt him, in other words, like, where to, like, cut up and how to cut him up, and we'll let you go free. How's that find you?
I take it we don't have our rings of psychic powers anymore.
No, you guys literally have your gear on, bar Risbeth, who's, like, kind of knocked down a little bit from not too much. Like, it's still, Eden, just for disclosure, you're definitely still in the heavy armor category, so you should be fine.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And there's definitely not a jailer's chest in the jailer's room when all your gear.
I'm proficient in all armor anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so you should, like in that terms, yeah, but like also it's worth noting that like if you get like punched or whatever in like obviously we're going to end out in a few minutes, but like in the next game it's a case of you're not deducing health unless they literally like say run you through with a knife kind of thing. So it's more just like aesthetic. He's like, and disobedience gets a poke, and he like just jabs like right under his like basically into his ribs with the poker, and like you see like Bones like try his best not to scream. He's like clearly, as much as he's a hard ass, he's also definitely not immune to fucking torture.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like and like you kind of he looks at everyone, he's like it's okay. It's like, you guys get out of here, it's fine. And like
he's fucking stupid.
And like he definitely looks like he is like up to his eyes, kind of like this is definitely not part of the plan kind of thing. But yeah, sorry, Esme, say something before we end.
Coda.
What?
I feel like this is a nice ending. It's like, Coda.
What?
You could totally reattach limbs with like that are mechanical, right? We could just go hands and feet and we'll be fine.
I mean, fair.
Look at her.
You know what, Neil? That was a solid way to end.
Isn't it? Isn't it just?
But like I'm gonna one up you. I'm sorry. It's not a habit. No, I have an awful habit. I know. It's Coda.
Yeah.
Oh, Coda. Icarus Darrow.
Yes.
Good. Oh, good.
No, don't use my full name. I don't like that at all. What?
Dearest Coda, the room grows cold.
What?
And you hear slow clapping.
What?
And like you see the wall starts to darken and just like eyes appear, and all you hear is like, "Oh my, Icarus, you seem to be all tied up." It's like, if only your dear friend could do something about those manacles. And you feel like as much as the eyes are talking to you, you feel like a cold kind of finger push your face kind of thing. And it's just like, oh, you just say the word, just ask for help, and the manacles will open. Just do it, Icarus. Just ask for help. It's like, you're gonna condemn this poor innocent man. He kind of laughs as he says it. He's like, innocent. He gestures to Bones. It's like, you're gonna condemn this poor man to death, your friends. It's like, you could save them, you know, if you just ask for help. And we'll leave it there, guys.
Dark Phoenix Coda.
I love it.
Do it.
I mean, I can assume that Coda's the only one that heard that.
Yes.
Cool.
Everyone else just sees Coda like literally like eye to eye, like just sweat. It's just like, oh boy, it's I picked the wrong time to stop sweating. Oh boy.
Picked the wrong day to stop stuffing glue.
That's it. But yeah, the camera fades to black, and we'll fade up from black, guys. And it's okay, Kate. It's okay, Coda. We'll topple some more on top of it, because why not? You hear a familiar. Well, you guys don't. You the party hear a familiar young boy's voice. It's like, I'm sorry, she made me do it. I didn't mean to. All you hear is the gruff, stoic voice of Dearest Kay, being like, "Shut the fuck up, kid, and walk." And you see them. You see sand. You see the boots of a seeker, like kind of like, you know, smacking into them, and you see like blood just pouring, like, you know, tush, like it's falling in clumps. It is not a nice wound, and you see Kay and Oliver both unarmed. Kay seems to be wielding, well, not unarmed, but Kay seems to be dragging what like remains of like half of his sword, kind of thing. And they're in again this kind of weird desert area where the sky itself seems to be attacking itself, just colors of just, it's this complete fucking rainbow storm. It's crazy. And like Oliver looks really wounded too. They're both like not dying, you think, but really wounded. Like Oliver's like blood's coming out of a lot of places. Blood shouldn't come out of an adolescent chap. And Kay is just like, okay, it's here. And Oliver's like, are you sure? And he's like, it's here. And he's like, fine. He's like, and Oliver's like, okay, do it. And Kay just grabs Oliver by the scruff of the neck and throws him like forward. And it's like, oh, he's going through air. And then he hits what looks like a mirror, and he like smashes through it and like starts falling. and then like Kay kind of like follows suit. And as they fall out, they're falling from what looks like a like essentially out of a tower from a metropolis you guys don't recognize. And they're both like screaming like, oh, like fuck, we didn't plan this far ahead. And it's that kind of thing, like it's like this cooler in movies, but we're gonna die. And you hear a smack, like a case of like, you know, dush, 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 oh god, fuck, and it kind of goes black. And you hear smaller, kind of be like, Kay, and you see like, you know, you see him like on grass. Sorry, no, not grass, dirt, like a kind of dirt, like maybe a dirt road. It's up close, really tight camera kind of thing. And like blood's coming out of his mouth, and he's like coughing up. He's like, Kay, and you like again, it kind of fades to black, kind of like, you know, slowly, and you hear him like, oh god, Kay, oh gods, sorry, Kay, and you see him hear someone scurrying on like a dirt kind of road sort of thing, and it kind of slowly comes back up from black, and you see Kay's like seeker face like looking skyward kind of thing, and there's just blood coming out of cracks that you didn't know even existed in the fucking seeker mask. And he's like, Kay, and you kind of hear like underneath it like essentially like Darth Vader style and breathing, and he's like, come on, Kay, you gotta get up, and as he says that, you see red leaves start to fall on both of them, and it ends.
Red leaves.
Black, and it's black. Red leaves.
Well. It was nice when Kay wasn't dead.
Yeah, it
Now
sure
he's
was.
dead. Now he's dead. I guess it's just time to go and say.
He's like, oh gosh, best we better go venture into that forest and say goodbye.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've had a moment.
Oh.
And I don't think it is the case, but it was just because we were talking about her earlier that I was like, wait, maybe this is the case. Where I was just like, we've just been introduced to this super fat drow person who is in fact like the big honcho behind the drugs. And we had been talking about X, and I was like, oh my god, X is going to be here, and it's going to be X's dad or something. I was like, ay Dios mío, the drama. But he wasn't. She's not here, potentially. Hopefully not. But that was so my concerns are addressed.
Oh, those are your only concerns, not the other shit. Like that everything
No,
else is okay?
Literally,
I'm not kidding. We can replace hands and we can replace.
So yeah, guys, good game. I'm genuinely sorry.
I like.
about the
There's like
box.
4 things
it wasn't
here,
your fault.
like,
Don't worry about that.
I don't know which one to be more concerned about. Like genuinely.
Oh yeah,
everything.
for a split second I was like, what are you oh yeah, the demon.
No. Like I am like simultaneously concerned about Bones, the demon, Smoliver, and Kay. Like everything at once. And I don't know which one is taking priority here. I genuinely can't prioritize these things.
Hey Laura.
Yeah.
Hey Laura. Do you want to do a side quest now? Do you?
No.
Yeah, this is what
I mean,
I would love a beach episode.
No.
I mean, this is a beach episode. There's sand. There was sand technically.
Mhm.
By the power of editing, I've solved your beach puzzle, Laura.
I'm gonna hit the bed, guys.
Yeah, night, really.
Good night.
Night, Ian. Night,
Nice, Ian. Love
Night.
you.
night, Ian. Good night.
I'll stop the stream now then. Good night, stream.
That was fun.